welcome back to another episode of Junkyard Explorers. Today is going to be kind of a throw together video. So we're going to be doing oil change on the Buick. We're going to put the ignition coil on my Thunderbird. We're going to talk about the Blazer that we have to work on. We're going to be customizing some interior pieces for my truck, and we're going to be talking about the Silverado we have to work on now. So let's get right into it. It's bubbling! Okay, so I will show you what I did in my truck so we can kind of understand, so y'all can understand what I'm doing with this. So let me get to the truck and I'll show you what I did. Alright, so this is what I did. Painted it black and splattered it with green paint. So that's why that piece is off. Now we got it painting, drying. We'll come back, put a second coat on it. And then after the second coat dries, we'll be able to splatter with paint if it doesn't need a third coat. So let's wait for that to dry and start on something else.
All right, so we're working on a 99 Blazer. Paige is swallowed up by the Blazer right now.
It ain't me!
The problem was we was worried that the front seal blew on the Blazer. This is customers of ours, or a friend of ours. I should say not customer, because we ain't mechanics. We ain't nobody really. But this is a nice ride. We had it for a little while, then we sold it. But what happened was we thought the front seal blew on the transmission because we've been having problems with transmission lately. My point, let me show you. Transmission from this car. As you know, this came with a 4.3 Vortec piece of crap motor.
They're actually really good.
I'm just joking. Some people like them, but I like this Blazer.
I loved it.
Paige put white lighting, not put moonshine or nothing.
Sunshine.
She was gonna put Betty White, but Derek
That name was taken already.
That name was taken, so this is just something we was wanting to do. Like Paige just said, she's tightening up the clamps now. How that going, Paige?
I'm about done.
She's about done. We're about to wrap this thing out the yard.
So it's not the Field of Dreams anymore.
You're not in the Field of Dreams. Not yet.
Okay, so that little booger right there is our line we gotta fix. So I got it pushed up under the carport, got this side jacked up so I can actually fit under here. And I'm gonna put a hose clamp around that line. It's separated. So that's what caused it not to have any gears. It was not moving anything. So let's get that on and see what it does.
It's 4-door. Like always, the hood don't open when you hit the hood spring. It's a Chevy thing. Paige had to do that. We're gonna look at the fluid, make sure it's topped off. So, see, don't it sound like a Chevy?
I was gonna put an exhaust on this thing. I was going to.
That's oil.
I know.
Oil looks good.
Now.
It probably needs mass airflow. What is that?
Looks like that's what I heard. Alright. Okay, maybe I don't need the extension. finger. They're good flighted. Okay. Whew. Like we think this is our reason that the car wants just to randomly shut off while you're going down the road. I'm gonna unplug the starter solenoid too. Unplug that real quick just so I can get around to it. To the bottom bolt down here. This is a rat's nest of wires. Why let you do this to this board? Okay. Yeah. So it was probably unnecessary for me to unplug that. But I'll plug it back in. Get in there. Okay. Oof. Oof. Okay, now should be able to pull that off. Okay. Bolts removed. What? Don't tell me there's another one holding it on. There's another one holding it on. And there's rat's nest of wires. Now, let's see. Let's bolt. Can I fit my socket on here with this line here to the brake lines? Probably not. Get out of here. I'm going to be hitting everything here to get the bolt out.
Oh, you're moving.
For the bolt I just dropped. My jig.
Better find it.
We got a new coil. We got a new coil and bracket. I had to take the bracket off the old one, so put this back in with our 11mm bolts. And the bolts that hold the bracket on to the actual coil itself are 5.5. So I can get this top one lined up to get it started. Okay. Make sure we got the ratchet going the right way. And get your weed. There we go. Now, that went in kind of crooked. Back up a little bit. I did it again.
What?
I hit my finger against the starter relay.
Okay, you have to all that.
I'm not. I'm just trying to get it to where I had it lined back up. See if I can get this one down here started. And if I drop it, it's just going to stay out. It ain't going back in. They got one right here on this strut tower. Shock tower, strut tower, what are you going to call it? It's the same thing, I guess.
Nope, strut is a strut and a shock is a
shock.
shock.
I know. Let me be thematical here. Theatrical? I don't know. One of those big fancy words I don't know how to use. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use the extension for that one. Now, the fact is, how am I going to be able to see this bolt? There we go. To get it started. Start bolt, please. It's acting like it doesn't want to go back together. Or what? Oh, it's just that. Okay. Now, these don't go in the hole. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do. This little bolt don't go in the hole. It's just this one bolt wanting to be a pain. Now I'm going to try to pick it up.
Yeah, give you a minute.
And there it is. There's some shotgun bits. Then y'all run up to my cart and grab my magnet. And thank you.
What does it look like?
It's stuck to the top part of my cart. You now have to find it that way somewhere.
That's loosen it. See how loose it is?
And it's just spinning. So I guess it's tight.
Mm-mm.
How much it'll go, yeah.
Okay, don't worry about it. There's a nut behind it. It's spinning.
Calm down. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you.
I don't know what you're looking for.
A bolt that I dropped. Where did you go, you little bolt?
What's that?
Not bolt. No, where did you go?
What? Don't get grease on that shirt.
Yep, I'm not being careful.
Where's
I'm
the
not
key?
leaving the ball
Where's the keys to this?
in the pocket.
Alright, find another bolt in a minute.
It's right here. Now it's where I'm. Dang it. Thank you. I saw you fall to the ground. Where did you go, my little? Check anything in the mail?
No?
No. Okay.
Watch that screw. Do see a bolt. If you are room.
Alright. It's running. I gotta put this bolt in. This is the only bolt I gotta do. It hasn't been ran in like forever. So it is smoking because it's cold. But it sounds good. We did get quote on exhaust, but we'll talk about that later. I'm gonna shut the car off and put this bolt on. So this is our Chevy 1500. It's wanting to shut off because the fuel pump went out. So surprisingly enough, it's running long enough. So that pump is not technically gone yet. It is weak. So now we're moving it over to the Field of Dreams along with the Thunderbird and the station wagon. We won't talk about the station wagon right now because it's only going backwards. But in a minute, you'll probably hear it start starving for fuel. It'll go pop, 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 pop. We did do brake work on this, but I lost the footage to the brake work. So that's that. Okay, so this is what we're going to be working on too. I got a new, or Wayne got me a new ignition coil for the L-Bird here. So we're gonna make sure that this matches real quick. This hood is very heavy. Okay.
Finish the blazer yet.
Yeah, we gotta finish the blazer.
That's bad news.
It's bad news. But this coil looks correct. So we'll be jumping onto this here in this video.
Before the customer picks the blazer up.
Before the customer picks the blazer up, we need to talk about that. So let's make our way to the blazer next to my beautiful Ford. Hopefully we can come up with something else to do to this one. I'm thinking about lifting it. Thinking about it. Found a lift for it. Thinking about doing it. But blazer, you remember, it was back there. Here it is now. But we have issues. Grab the hood prop, please. I thank you. Pull this dipstick. Anybody tell me what that looks like?
Oh no. Oh no.
That is signs of a blown head.
Or a blown, or leaking.
or a leaking head gasket.
It's not overheating.
Not overheating. We had it running. It's not doing the thing head gaskets do.
Which one? We need that before we fix the...
Yeah. Anyhow.
We never checked.
Never checked it.
We only fixed what they tell us to.
Only fixed us what they said was wrong with it.
But anyway, it's still nice vehicle.
Still nice. It's the 4-door.
Let's act like we didn't have problem right there.
It's the LS 4-door. I made all these stickers. You can't see it. I made this one. This was our business. Can't show that one either. Yeah, I can. It's okay. My Corvette sticker I made. I made all of these because, you know, I like stickers. But this car's name is actually White Lightning, and I'm glad the person that's got it now kept that as the name of it, but it's not the alcohol. Promise, not the alcohol. Then show Ford sitting here. Oh, we had to take the spacers off. Sadly. They will be back on, but the only reason why is because they vibrated loose when I was driving it, because somebody over there didn't help me. Okay, now let's go back over here. But they will be back on. Gotta get some Loctite as well. This is what we're gonna do. So this is gonna be on video its own, because we gotta get a pump.
But our video got the lead. We have put brakes all the way around.
So it's got front and rear brakes, but it's just I lost the footage.
And you won't believe how many miles this thing got.
Let me show you how many miles this truck has got. And still going strong. Oh, you took the key out of it. You found your funnel? You read that? 429,000 miles on this truck. And it's got the 5.3 that Chevy liked to put in everything.
As far as I know.
Why is the gas cap off of it?
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
As far as I know, nothing been changed on it.
No, it's just had basic maintenance. That's all we've know. That's all we know about this truck. See, there's your 5.3 Vortec.
Just got done doing alternator.
It has new alternator, new power steering pump, a new water pump, a new belt, and a new AC compressor. But we gotta work some. We gotta get a tensioner pulley for it.
And we gotta do a radiator.
It needs a rad. It needs plugs, wires, and coils. That's the only thing this truck needs.
And partridge in a pear tree.
And partridge in a pear tree. But yeah, like I said, this is gonna be an upcoming video.
And need some marker lights.
And need some lights, you know, the normal.
Still don't know what we do with the wagon.
Don't know what to do with it. Nobody has told me what they think we should do with it. I'm thinking, I don't know.
Ditch it and lose it.
Yeah.
Cut our losses, ditch the kid.
Cut our losses and ditch the car, pretty much. You can't. But I'm having a hard time letting it go. Because like I said, this is the first car I drove. This dent right here is because of me. I hit my mailbox with this. Yes, it's rusty, but it came from New York.
Yeah,
it did come from New York.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to say nothing about me. I know where this car came from. And I've had stickers on this car forever. I used to have a Jack Skellington right here. I have a spider sticker over here. And whoever got this car never took this sticker off, but they took all the other ones off. So I used to have pudding on the back with my YouTube. I had this one that had the Jack. And before, I had pudding across the windshield. They took the pudding across the windshield off, but everything else they left on. And then the second people got it, took all the other ones off but this one, which was such a surprise. Then we got the bird. So that's going to be upcoming. We don't know what we're doing with this, and this is going to be in this video. So, and I also lost the footage of us putting this on. The spoiler. We still got to do some more work to it. But it looks good. We're still at the new at the YouTubes here, so we're trying to work it right. We'll figure something out. So we're going to the junkyard soon, so we'll have more walkarounds out. Oh, and we got our Buick up there, the blue Buick sitting back there that we're still working, that we got a little bit of work to do. We got to fix the door handle on it. That's most definite.
And the Ford, my Ford, that we got to do some door handle work.
Yeah, the door handle works on that one. Here, I'm going to sit this in the car. So if I forget where this is at. I'm thinking this is the issue, why it's not wanting to stay running. Let's sit it right there. Good little coil. But I still love this car. This car is... Yeah. But engine still looks good. Alright, so that's what we got going on right now. And we'll get on to this here in a minute.